What's for lunch?
Sandwich.
Did you catch that?
Sandwich. Donut.
Mmm, yum. Listen carefully to the memory verse.
The Lord has told you what is good. He has told you what He wants from you, to do what is right to other people, love being kind to others, and live humbly obeying your God. Micah 6:8.
Guess the missing word. Versus battle! Hula hoop! Winner! Do you remember this song? What's for lunch? Did you catch that?
Pancake.
Mmm, yum.
I'm reading my Bible, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave His best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my Bible, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave His best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. When you ask, He cares. When When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go. When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, He cares. When you seek, He's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
Hey guys, do you ever have a hard time remembering all the stuff you have to do? Like making your bed, doing the dishes, hanging up your towel, or feeding your Chinese water dragon? I don't really like doing chores, and I would never remember to do them if it weren't for this Chore Monster app. When it gets down to it, the only reason I do these chores is I'm learning to do what is right to other people. When I take care of the things on this list, it feels good because it's the one small thing that I can do to help my mom and my Chinese water dragon. Helping other people is something this guy, Joseph, got really good at. You see, Joseph had a series of unfortunate events. He was hated by his own brothers and sold as a slave in Egypt, where he worked for a man named Potiphar, a royal official to this guy named Pharaoh. Joseph worked hard by doing all the chores that Potiphar needed him to do. Now, I'm sure it wasn't easy for Joseph to keep doing the right thing for Potiphar. Can you imagine being forced to do something like being a slave and still working as hard as you could? It would definitely be too hard for me. But Joseph knew that God had put him in Potiphar's house for a reason. Because Joseph did the right thing, God made him successful in all that he did. Doing the right thing paid off because Potiphar noticed and put Joseph in charge of the whole house. Not only did life get better for Joseph, but God blessed Potiphar too. As long as Joseph was in charge, Potiphar didn't have to worry about a thing, except for the food that he ate. That's kind of like you getting a phone call from the president asking you to run the White House so that he could chill out and eat all the ice cream and pizza that he wanted. Pretty crazy, right? It's so easy to see how doing what's right to other people is exactly what God wants from us. Just like He rewarded Joseph with good things, there's good things He'll give us too. Even when we're doing something as small as feeding a Chinese water dragon, there's a reward. So remember, no matter what we're asked to do, God wants us to do what is right to others.
We're traveling back in time to learn about the life of a boy named Joseph. Do you remember something about Joseph that we learned last week? Great! We learned so many things. You are a good listener. You knew that Joseph had 11 brothers and that his father loved him the most, which made his other brothers really jealous. His brothers decided to sell him into slavery, and that was some bad news for Joseph. But we know that God was a part of his story. So, let's talk some more about that. Last week, we talked about how Joseph's brothers did not do the right thing when they sold Joseph as a slave and lied to their father Jacob. Jacob was sad to learn that Joseph had been killed, but Joseph was actually alive. He was living in a place called Egypt. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to learn about Joseph's life in Egypt. The traders who bought Joseph from his brothers sold him to a man in Egypt named Potiphar. Potiphar was a royal official for Pharaoh. Joseph lived in Potiphar's house and worked hard by doing chores for Potiphar. Joseph's life may have been tough as a slave, but God made him successful in everything he did. Let's hold up one finger. We're holding up one finger because this is one thing Joseph did right in this story. Joseph did the right thing by working hard for Potiphar, even though his life was tough. Because Joseph did the right thing, Potiphar noticed his hard work and gave him a promotion. He put Joseph in charge of his whole house. When Joseph was given more responsibility, he kept doing the right thing by working hard. Would it have been right for Joseph to stop working hard now that he was in charge? No, that's right. Joseph continued to work even harder, even when he was in charge. God blessed Joseph with his new job, and God also blessed Potiphar's family and servants too. Was it a good thing that Potiphar's family and servants were blessed by God too? Yes, of course. It's great when we get to see good things happen to others. Joseph kept doing the right thing by taking care of everything in Potiphar's house and field. Potiphar knew that he didn't have to worry about anything with Joseph in charge. How did Joseph do the right thing throughout the story? Yes, Joseph kept working hard. That's the right answer. Is it always easy to do the right thing when it requires hard work? No, it can sometimes be hard to do the right thing, but Joseph chose to do the right thing in the way he treated Potiphar. Doing what's right to other people is exactly what God wants for us. Just as Joseph did the right thing to Potiphar by working hard for him, we can do the right thing to others too.